Lighting plays such a significant factor in all of our lives that it shouldn't be a surprise that one of the first smart home appliance sections was lighting. Now, the company that has been behind the most popular brand of smart lights has been Philips with their Philips Hue smart lights. Now, I originally got my Philips Hue lights because I wanted to solve the problem of crawling into bed, getting ready to go to sleep, and then realizing, oh crap, I left the light bulb on. I have to get out of bed, go turn that off, and then get back in bed. Now, while this isn't like a giant problem to solve, it is still very annoying when you are curled up in bed, ready to go to sleep, and then you realize, oh, I have to get up again because I forgot to do something. And the Philips Hue bulbs solve that for me. Being able to control them from my smartphone, I could just turn them off while I'm in bed, and boom, I can go right to sleep. It was just a really great experience as soon as I set them up, and yeah, I'm never going back. Now, another reason I decided to go with the Philips Hue lights was I really like the idea of being able to wake up to the colors of a sunrise and go to bed to the colors of a sunset. And with the multicolored bulbs that came in my starter pack with the Philips Hue bridge as well, these bulbs allowed me to do that. And it turns out that yes, it is much more natural waking up to the colors of a sunrise over a 45-minute fade, just like our ancestors did for millennia, than waking up to an annoying sound of an alarm clock that you just absolutely hate and want to destroy. The colors of the sunset are typically more red and orange, and it really offsets the backlight color of my phone, which typically is blue for most people's smartphones. Now, a lot of phones have features just like Apple's night shift that came out in iOS 9.3. That helps too, but just having your surrounding environment with all those reds and those orange colors really helps kind of settle you in and just get ready for bed. Also, I love having my lights on a timer at night. They go out at the same time every single night, so it helps me make sure that I get to bed at a reasonable hour. So I've been using the Philips Hue app now for quite a while, and it's fine. It's not the greatest app in the world. The original app Philips Hue had was great. Then they came out with this new version of the app that wasn't as good. It was missing some features from the old app, and over time it has finally come up to parity with the old app. And it does have some nice features in there. Like the feature I use the most are the scenes feature, where you can set different scenes with different lights at different brightness levels or colors. You can even use these lights to be romantic and mix things up a little. They're really great for that as well, and it's great to surprise a loved one going into a bedroom that is hot pink. Now, the app also has a feature that uses geofencing, so it knows as you come closer to your residence, it will go ahead and turn your lights on for you. However, I found this feature to be a huge drain on my iPhone's battery, so I just decided to disable it. Now, out of all of the nifty features that the Philips Hue lighting system has, my favorite and absolute most useful feature of all has been the support for smart assistants. It just takes the convenience of using these lights to a whole nother level. It just makes Philips Hue lights in general an absolute joy to use. Philips Hue lights work with all of the major players as far as smart assistant platforms are concerned. And if you have an iPhone currently, you can use Siri to control your lights and determine if Siri's adequate enough for your situation, or if it's going to become necessary for you to get a smart speaker device like a Google Home or Amazon Alexa device. It is so much more convenient and so much more natural to use your voice to control your lights than have to dig in your pocket, flip out your phone, go through a couple of menus, and then turn on or turn off your lights. As far as reliability is concerned with the Philips Hue lights, I've only ever had one defective bulb that just didn't work, but I shipped it back to the company. They gave me a new one. It was still under warranty. That was fine. The only other issue I've had with my Philips Hue lights is one of my colored bulbs no longer shows a dark blue color. It just shows a purple color when trying to turn it to dark blue. I would say that the reliability of the earlier Philips Hue colored bulbs, which are all the ones I have, I don't have the later generation ones, The reliability on those can be just kind of shoddy, but from what I've heard of the later generations of bulbs, if you buy those, you're going to be fine. So if you thought about getting in on the whole smart home thing, but are really unsure about where do I start, getting in on the Philips Hue smart lighting system would be a really great first buy for anyone's smart home. Now, if you looked on Philips' website and are unsure about which bulb to get or where the heck to even start with Philips Hue, what I'd recommend doing is getting one of the starter packs that Philips sells. They're just a really great way to get started in the Philips Hue ecosystem, especially if you don't really know what you want. If you want bulbs that change different colors, they have a starter kit for that. Or if you just want plain white bulbs that you just want to control with your voice or with your smartphone, they have a starter kit for that as well. Now, another Philips product I would also recommend getting with your purchase of your Philips Hue lights would be a switch called the Hue Tap. Now, what the Hue Tap is it's a switch that works with your Philips Hue light bulbs. It has 4 buttons on it that you can assign to turn on or turn off different lights. And the best part is it uses no batteries. It actually uses kinetic energy when you press a button on the switch that sends a signal to your Philips Hue bridge to turn off or turn on your lights. Overall, I've been very happy with my Philips Hue smart lights. They make turning off all my lights and turning them on again just way more easy, and I love being able to control them with my voice. I also really can't imagine not waking up to the colors of a sunrise every morning because I've been doing it for so long now. And I love the fact that I can crawl into bed and turn off a light without having to check my phone and just use my voice. It's just been a really great experience. I think if you decide to go for the Philips Hue smart lighting system, you won't be disappointed. You'll probably genuinely fall in love with these lights. I know that's certainly been the case for me. For 6 months later, I'm Josh Tedder.